it whatever the funniest way to cut in is. So
Okay,
Maybe.
I believe that it should be streaming now, so we should hopefully in just a second
Like they're
see.
little guys, right? So you could probably like juggle them.
Yeah, they're like shoulder angels. No,
Like
I agree with
yeah.
that.
okay,
Okay,
are they wrapped in a ball or are they just sort of like? Or do you just have to? It's like a baby, right?
I
Like if you're trying to juggle a beanie baby.
Yeah, exactly like that.
Okay. So
Pop
they're
out.
ragdolling. They're not like trying to make it easier for you.
Let's do this.
so anyway,
I feel like I could do it. There's just two of them, right?
swear to God, you get like
Yeah.
a tiny bit of fucking horse fame, and you immediately become unbearable.
What the fuck are you talking about? I'm just talking about juggling two fucking little guys. What are you on?
Hey everybody, and welcome back to Let's Read Living the Dream.
Hi, every pony.
Hello.
I'm your host Duhad, and joining us for this very special reading of Living the Dream, what is either the final episode or the first part of a two-part final episode reading, final chapters reading. We've got Balil, the horse famous artist.
Yeah, I guess. Oh, someone's dead.
Oh no, Cody!
Spood's dead.
Son of
Oh
a
well.
bitch. Well, we don't have Soundspeed, the legendary creator of My Little Pony.
Oh,
Friendship
Soundspeed's here.
Hey, he's back again.
Okay.
So how's
That was
it?
very
Hey,
bizarre.
Spood. So how's it that you created My Little Pony? Like, what inspired you?
I swear to God.
I took like a lot of ayahuasca, and I was kind of like wandering in the mountains, and
That sounds
kinda
right.
it just kind of came to me. You know what I mean?
Fucking bass.
Yeah.
Anyway, thank God I marked this stream as not for children. Anyway, Cabral.
Hi.
We have Cabral here, the creator of My Little Pony as a brand, I guess.
Yeah,
Sure.
I did all the marketing and the branding itself, and
Yeah, like
then
the
Cody did
toys.
literally every other single thing about it.
Well, no. Cody made Friendship is Magic. Like I'm saying, I'm crediting
Oh.
you with creating like My Little Pony as a
Yes.
brand.
Man, so
Yeah,
how,
I wanted to scar
what,
children.
what inspired you to make My Little Pony Tales?
I wanted
Anyway,
to
then
scar
we also
children.
have Yamston, the famous editor of Living the Dream, the person who has worked tirelessly to create all of these beautiful pictures you've been seeing over the last couple of chapters, and who's been working to help make Living the Dream the best it can be.
Hello.
And we also have Scratch. I don't know. You wrote some sort of fan fiction, I think.
I don't know. It was kind of small.
Yeah. Living the Dream. Is that good?
No one knows about it, but yeah, that one.
Yeah. Okay. Well, hey, congratulations! Welcome to the final chapter of the reading of this fan fiction that someone wrote that we've been reading for the last 11 plus years.
I like to think that it's like a Back to the Future thing, and that no one wrote it. It just sort of appeared.
It just came to one day.
Yeah.
Yeah. That would make sense considering the places this story has gone over the decades.
Yeah.
Did
and-
you really get malaria?
I think
That's
so.
not an answer.
honestly, I think what it was. Now that we're at the end, I had something. I got there, and the doctor made a joke that I had malaria, and I just ran with it. And then I think the next day he came in, and I said, "So I have malaria," and he goes, "What? No, I was fucking with you." I was like, "Oh."
Well, you're in too deep on the story, so you can't
Yeah,
like,
by,
walk
that,
it
by
back.
that point, I'd already wrote the chapter and said, "Hey guys, I got malaria." I couldn't back out of it then.
So fucking
That's
I
so
couldn't
so
back
funny.
out at that point.
That actually makes so much sense. That's beautiful. We finally know the truth.
You finally.
Thank you for talking about loose ends. That's been bothering me for 10 years.
Yeah.
I guess before we get started real quick, what has this journey been like for you, Scratch Egg? Like, you are the kick-ass to your mom, and then you heard us just randomly read your story, and you picked it back up. Like, what has living the dream meant to you? If I could ask that.
Well, the first part. All right. So when I first wrote the first chapter, it was like 2010. I wrote the first chapter, but the character wasn't Lance. The character was me. I wrote it as an 100% self-insert, and I posted it. Nobody gave a shit about it, so I moved on. I wrote like 2 or 3 other like stories that didn't go anywhere, And then out of nowhere, I don't know what happened. I just said, I'm gonna go back and I'm gonna change the character from me to another character, and we'll just see how it goes.
How different is Lance from the way you wrote yourself?
I don't know. I think Lance's like early Lance was basically how I acted back then, just more exaggerated.
Okay.
Modern Lance, which you guys haven't seen, Modern Lance is closer to who I am nowadays, I guess.
Hmm.
But we don't really see a lot of Lance in the newer stuff. He's still there, but he's not like
The main
a
character
POV.
anymore.
We don't follow him.
Okay.
He'll pop up from time to time.
Okay.
It's like Boruto.
Exactly.
It's like
Oh,
Naruto.
Not as peak as the amazing
Yeah.
Boruto, but yeah.
So out of curiosity, I mean, I do intend to at some point like go through and read more of Living the Dream and report back on it. But like, who becomes the main character after Lance is gone? Is it a Boruto situation? Is it about Spark now, or does some
No.
new character show up to be the main character?
I will tell you, Spark never becomes a main character, but he is still. Let me say this: Spark is more relevant in going like part 4 and on
Mm.
than part 5 and on. I think than like Lance's, but the main character. So part 2, 1 and 2 is what we're in right now. Part 2 ends with this chapter. Part 3 picks up, and we're following a new character named Scamp. I'm not going to talk about her right now because you'll see more at the end of this chapter.
Yeah.
Well, in the epilogue, you'll meet her. Then part 5 is Scamp's daughter, and part 6 is Scamp's other daughter. But I mean, we'll get in that later.
Okay, and Scamp's
Interesting.
other daughter is in like a prison in Florida.
Yes. Hey, you might? Hey guys, how about this? How about
Yep.
this? How about I spoil something from part 6? It revealed in literally chapter 1 of part 6, but you want to see how out of pocket Living the Dream has gotten.
Yes, absolutely.
Yeah.
Compared to the current run, which is very tame.
All right. So during Scamp's POV, when we're following her, because Scamp gets 2 parts. She gets part 3, and she's the main character part 4. We learn a lot about her, and one of the things we learn about her, when she was living in the first timeline, which you'll know more about that later.
The dream.
Yeah, she was like young, got pregnant, then got into a fight, lost a kid, moved on, right?
A common occurrence.
and-
Is
Yeah,
this a
comic
horse?
She
is
really took
this-
it on the chin. I mean,
Yeah, she's
Like-
a horse. Yes. Yeah,
Okay, I was like, is this a horse? Or are we back on Earth for some reason?
No, it's all
Okay.
in Living the Dream, My Little Pony. Scamp loses the pregnancy during a fight because she's an idiot. We don't see the fight, we just kind of hear about it because she goes through therapy at one point, and then we learn about that. And then she goes off and she meets another character in part 4, who she marries, and she has a kid. That's Shayla. She's part 5's pro tag. Well, in part 6, we do a jump back in time, and we find out that, and this is going to throw you guys off a little bit. So the biblical Lilith is in the story. She's like the main antagonist. We've already met her actually in part 1, but you don't know that. Or maybe it's part 2.
I think
I
you
think
actually
no,
did. Yeah, mention.
Oh no,
that.
no! I think that was Yamson's chapter, wasn't it?
She
I
showed
think-
Yeah, Yamson
in one
wrote a
chapter, but it was-
yeah.
That's right.
showed it
Yeah.
before, but it was so vague that I had that in another chapter for it.
Yeah. So,
Exactly.
so we actually
She's
have been introduced to Lilith.
She's unnamed in the part 1 and 2
Yeah.
because she just appears and we don't get a name for her. We don't get it till later. But she goes back in time, and it's like I said, it's about the out of pocket as hell. She goes back in time, goes to the hospital where Scamp has the not abortion but the miscarriage, takes the baby by acting like a nurse, impregnates herself with the baby, and then has the baby and raises it to kill Scamp.
Okay.
It feels like there was a
Wow.
step she didn't need to take and all that.
And that's about how out of pocket it gets Living the Dream going forward.
Yeah, no, that
Okay.
yeah, okay. I definitely have to read some more of Living the Dream after this is all done.
Part 6 is still being written right now. My job is kind of slowing me down a little bit on it, but part 6 is still in the works.
Yeah.
Gotcha.
Well,
If I remember correctly, by the way, isn't there an insert of like us in Living the Dream somewhere now?
Yeah. So in part 4, later parts of part 4, No, it's part 5. Sorry. In part 5, there's a character that is like kind of like a Yamsten insert, but it's not Yamsten. Called
Okay.
Babble Yarn.
Mhm.
And she's like the biggest Living the Dream fan fucking ever in the story because
Let's go.
Living the Dream in Living the Dream is an actual book because Lance wrote his book. Scamp's book got written by Break, from Break and Dawn, and part 5 and 6 hasn't been written in universe yet, but she has a she runs the Living the Dream fan website, and your guys' characters that are named by you guys and does the same thing appear, and they do a let's read of a chapter that she wrote or she's reviewing or whatever.
Oh, nice.
That's
Nah,
so
she
meta.
made the animatic of it. That's what.
Wow.
That's what it was. She did the animatic
Hey.
for it.
It's like the never-ending story, and then in the chapter, it loops around to reading a chapter, and that chapter is reading
Pretty
a
much.
chapter.
Good lord. Also, we're about to start reading we haven't actually started reading the final chapter yet, but I just want to take a quick second to acknowledge that there's a bunch of familiar faces.
I see
in
Smoloki in there.
Yeah, we're seeing Coked Up Brownie, we're seeing Smoloki, we're seeing Japanese with PJ, like all the true warriors are here. And I want to just thank y'all for showing up. We're about to get to the actual reading of the grand finale of Living the Dream, but taking a second here to let Kick-Ass 222 your mom themselves tell us tales of future adventures.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But yeah, as we are somewhat limited in time before you got to go, and I don't think we're gonna be able to get through the entire thing in one sitting. Let's roll into the first section of the final act, part 1 and 2. And I will just quickly swap us over to. I've never. There we go. There we go. Oh, look at that beautiful Yamston art. The final act. Boom! It's up on your screens. And Soundspeed, do you want to take us away?
Yeah. I'm just gonna gotta move the chat so
yeah.
I can keep it.
Yeah.
Use your second monitor that everybody has.
I have 3 monitors.
Oh my god!
And yet you're using all one
Bitch.
monitor for this.
I was moving it to a different monitor. That's what I was doing. What did you think I was doing?
It just sounded like you were moving the chat to like a smaller section of the monitor.
Hey, shut up.
Damn.
The end of an era.
It's
Rip.
Jover.
I'm getting a phone call right now, and I'm not going to answer it. You're welcome. Okay, the final act, part 1 and 2. The POV has been changed to third person for part 1. Part 2 will be back to first person. This is also 2 chapters in 1. Prologue to the final act. In the past 11 years, Equestria has seen its largest change in culture since its start. The arrival of the Bronies was an unexpected event and caused much unseen chaos throughout the world. But one of the more interesting events happened in a small town known as Ponyville. The events that led to its destruction and rebuilding. The events following it within the next 3 years were just as destructive to the environment. All of it caused by one single pony. The events of those first 3 years were just the beginning of an even bigger picture. In the years after, the Bronies of New Ponyville and Canterlot caused enough trouble to be noticed by other forces. The trouble they caused was never meant to cause harm, but each time they tried to help others or succeeded in doing so, something always went wrong. And each time this happened, they caused a bit more chaos. Lance Greenfield, the unofficial leader of those Bronies, has been the main cause of all their problems, mainly due to what he is. However, they've always seemed to fix everything they've caught. Well, no. Ponyville did get, nuked, so...
That's true.
They rebuild it though.
A lot of people died, but
It was pretty much fine.
Yeah.
It's
no
like the
important.
suicide boots in
Would you call
in
adopting
Futurama.
Fawn
It's not a big
fixing
deal.
everything he caused?
Well, I mean, I'm just also thinking about all the people who've been murdered while they've been living here, because there's been a good number of casualties.
Yeah, but
That's
it's
true.
funny, so it's okay.
You know what? That's so right.
It always seemed. As of the recent year, they've caused more trouble and accidental deaths than in past years. And as it seems, something is starting to pay more attention to them. This is the unknown story of the events that happened on April 3rd, 11 AB.
After Brody's.
After Brony.
Living the Dream. The final act, part 1, 10 years after the destruction of Ponyville. April 3rd, 9:21 a.m. I'm glad they eventually just got Twilight back. Did they end up like killing
Yeah.
that guy whose name I forget, Val?
Yeah.
Yeah, Val.
No, Val sticks around for a while.
Okay.
Jesus.
Well,
All right.
Final act, let's go!
Wait,
Let's
so this is
go!
10 years
Hooray!
on from like when Val destroyed Ponyville recently, right? This is like so we're jumping ahead 10 years from the train.
Yes.
Okay.
Yeah.
So everyone's old.
Okay.
Okay.
they say the train is still in the desert, and those guys are really chill and everything. They're actually dead now.
Yeah.
All right.
They've been dead.
Yeah, right.
They
So
were doing a good job of hydrating each other, but you run out eventually.
eventually. Lance, I see 4 of them over there at the forest edge.
Seth said as he looked out over the stone wall that hid him and the others from view.
There's also 2 others over there. I don't see any of the others though.
Greg said as he crouched back down behind the wall.
All right. Oh, so we have at least 6, possibly more, of them in front of us, and even more behind us. Damn, the odds are always against us.
Lance said as he sat on the ground looking at a map of the area.
If you can get across the clearing, we should be fine.
Seth said as he returned to crouching behind the stone wall. Lance looked over at him.
Weapon check? Yeah, we have enough ammo to take out the ones ahead of us, and maybe 5 more. Maybe. That last firefight really hit us hard.
Seth replied.
Oh, so we're screwed if more show up?
Greg said, a smile on his face.
Oh boy, I love being screwed.
I love being screwed. It's like sex.
Sex noises. Basically,
Seth said with a shrug. At that moment, 2 other figures ran up and slid up against the wall with them.
2 men. Wait, it's still Seth. 2 men behind us. We'll have to go straight.
Seth said, out of breath.
Wait, so Seth ran up to join Seth?
Yeah, I'm just now realizing that for the first time in 10 years.
Hey, wait a second!
Wait
That's
a
so
minute.
funny.
There's an inconsistency in living the dream.
No, there's
Whoa.
no sense now.
Oh
Don't
my
worry.
god. All right. Tell me
No,
something
that
we
really
don't
needs to,
know.
Chapters we go through.
This will be tied in later. Don't worry. There's actually 2 sets.
Tell me something we don't know, said Lance to the person he was just talking to.
As he put the map away. Zorro looked at him as he caught his breath also.
Well, we think the other 2 groups of our friends are already halfway there. We're the furthest ones behind. As expected.
Lance said with a slight chuckle.
Well, let's get this over with. Ready, weapons.
Sorry, did I miss anything?
What he
Did I miss
said
anything?
is
No,
panted.
he's just saying, ready your weapons. Oh, we're going to war.
Great.
They all nodded.
Okay. They all nodded as they fixed their bracelets, which were leg-mounted firearms.
Oh,
Ready?
like the Power Rangers.
They don't have any
Ready.
fingers, so,
Then over the top bronies.
Lance said, mimicking an old sergeant. All 5 of them jumped the wall and began running into the large clearing, instantly being noticed by all 6 of the armor-clad ponies in the field.
I misread that as dad ponies with the spacing on FimFiction.
Oh, God. Take the 2 over there first.
They're having a barbecue.
We
Lance
go.
yelled out, followed by Seth and Zorro firing 2 shots each, easily taking out the 2. Well, hold on. So if they fired 4 shots and only killed 2 guys, that's kind of inefficient, right?
Yeah, they kind of suck ass.
Yeah.
The 5 friends dashed across the open ground as the other 3 ponies opened fire on them. Zorro raised his hoof in mid-gallop and fired 3 times, hitting one of them.
Oh my gosh, they're
fired
really
on them.
inefficient with your ammo there.
Well, we have enough to clear out this crowd in front of us, and he's got like a huge crate full of bullets. The others fired on them, effectively downing the other 2 armored ponies.
Yes!
Lance yelled out with a big smile on his face.
Now, to hope we outrun the ones behind us. Ho ho!
Okay, so just to make sure I'm on the right page, it's Seth, Zaro, Lance,
2 others.
Greg.
Greg,
Yeah.
and then also Seth again.
Yes.
I think the other Seth's supposed to be, I think, Peter. I don't know.
Okay, because I was going to say, it's weird that
that would
David and
make
Peter
sense.
are both not here, right?
Yeah.
Like, they got demoted, I guess. If Seth and Zaro are here, of all people.
Well, I mean, one of them's dead.
Oh,
Which
that's true! Wait, that's right, at the beginning of the... Yeah, never mind, okay, because
Yeah.
at the beginning of the part...
David was
okay.
originally here, but we had to remove him because he is supposed to be dead.
Oh,
That's right.
did
That's
you forget?
fucking right.
That's
that,
funny.
okay, that might be why there's 2 Seths now. Okay, we're good.
Okay.
I
Incredible.
love living in the
Oh
dream.
my god, alright. Nobody does it like you, man.
It's so true.
Okay, each one of them laughed till they neared the other side. Suddenly, they all came to a screeching halt as the forest in front of them came alive.
Oh.
Whoa, what are we, what about the ones in front of us?
Seth said in a small voice. Lance started blankly ahead as the armored ponies stepped out of the forest.
Well, fuck.
Is the last thing Lance says as the ponies ahead of them open fire. It lasted only a few seconds, but once the gunfire stopped, all 5 of the bronies lay on the ground. All was silent for at least 10 seconds.
Flat.
Till
Okay, who the fuck is even saying this?
Frederick.
Oh, God. And that's a game, set, and match. Bronies lose yet again, idiots.
Lance sat up and rubbed his head.
Oh, we haven't lost yet. The others are still out there. The others, they fell for the same trap.
Frederick laughed as he stepped out of the forest and ahead of his royal guard.
So, as I was saying, Bronies 0, Royal Guards 11.
This is why we need skill-based matchmaking.
Yeah, I know. This is like, we need a team shuffle.
This is bullshit.
Well, it's kind of crazy because they keep getting paired in the same lobby. You know, it's clear to me that the Royal Guard are just higher ranking than the Bronies.
It's just like they're all in a party, and then there's just like the multiplayer is a little dead. So there's only like
Sometimes
some
your
people
Fortnite
playing.
quad just sucks.
I mean, to be fair, they have been doing this for like 10 years. Most games don't last that long.
You know,
True.
it's so true.
The other bronies sat up groaning, the rubber bullets falling off of the rubber bullets.
Oh my
Those-
god!
Yeah, that's still
they're
like.
in
Yeah.
piles
You
of
know what
rubber
rubber
bullets.
bullets are?
You know what? They're horses, right? They're horses.
Sure. Okay, they got thick skins. Fine.
Yeah.
I would have
I-
advised maybe paintballs. If I were-
I hate war games.
Zaro groaned as he stood.
It's either help them train or sit at home and be lazy.
Seth said as he too stood. Greg chuckled.
Pussies. At least I can take a bullet. A rubber bullet?
Lance reminded. Oh, you're only able to like withstand like riot control.
Yeah. All right, whatever. You wanna fucking test me, bro? Shoot me the natural gun right now.
I can handle
Right
rubber
here,
bullets,
right here.
okay? I can handle the high powered hose. All right. I can deal with the tear gas. I'm fine.
Yeah.
I didn't flinch when I got hit in the chest with a beanbag.
Frederick laughed again.
Again tomorrow? No.
Lance said.
Twilight, my wife, and I have plans to go visit Spark and your kids in Manhattan.
I don't even want to visit my own kids there. That's
Fun
crazy,
somewhere.
Lance.
I swear to God, for a second, I thought he was going to say Spark and my other kid, but nope.
Oh wait, no, yeah, Fawn doesn't even get mentioned. It's true. Frederick gave a nod.
All right, then. Tell Nova and Star Chaser to send their parents more letters involving how their studies are going, because they are in college or something.
Lance chuckled.
I'll tell them, maybe.
Frederick rolled his eyes and looked back at the Royal Guard and addressed the captain.
All right, then, training's over for today. Round up the rest of your men and head back to New Ponyville.
What were you gonna say, Carol?
Coca Brownie said, to be fair, all the bronies can take a hammer to their balls.
That's true.
That's true.
they do have endurance training.
That's
The
so
suffers
true.
the captain saluted.
I think
This is just a guard of some sort.
Belial, why don't you take the male randos?
Yes, Prince Frederick.
He then turned and yelled.
You heard him. Round up and head on home.
As the royal guard moved back into the forest, Seth and Zaro began to walk after them, heading home as well.
Yo, Lance. Oh, sorry. Hey, Lance. Yo, Lance ride? What?
Oh, hey, I'm here for a Lance ride.
Wait, yeah.
Heyo.
Wink.
Greg asked, giving Lance a
Greg's
grin.
not that chill.
Lance, dude, I don't know.
I hear
Lance
Joe
shook
down the
his head.
hallway say what?
As he began to fly upward.
Walk home, Greg. I don't want to hurt my back again. I'm
Oh
old.
man, he was getting back shots by Greg.
Yeah,
Let's read.
yeah, dude.
Greg said as he began to walk off as well.
Just don't get lost, idiot.
Lance warned as he took off into the sky, heading to meet up with Twilight in New Ponyville.
Me with my my all-seeing hamster.
11:58 a.m.
11:58 a.m.
It's Cabral.
Oh,
Twilight
it's
Sparkle.
me? Oh, it's Twilight! Are you 100% sure you packed all of our suitcases with everything I had on the list? You let Lance pack everything?
Jesus.
For
Twilight
everyone?
As Lance zipped up the last of the suitcases. Lance rolled his eyes with a smile as he turned his head to her.
Of course, Twy. God, I learned a long time ago to always follow your list of points.
Twilight gave a nod and smiled sadly.
Oh, where has all the time gone?
Oh, I'm now old. I'm 27.
No, my life's over. I think it was crazy, by the way. We had a 10-year time skip, and we nearly met that with like the end of Living the Dream and how long we've been reading it.
I mean, it's kind of crazy that
Well-
it is the 10-year anniversary, and this is all pre-recorded.
Yeah, well,
Yeah.
Also, to be fair, there was like a year of actual story and then a 10-year time skip, so we are actually kind of
Oh,
exactly
shoot.
on point for how long Lance has been in Equestria.
Let's go.
It was all calculated, actually.
Yeah, planned.
Let's chuckle a bit.
Yeah. It seems like yesterday that I walked up to your house and boldly came face to face with you and said,
I'll
I
never
like
know."
books.
And I'll never know why. That's the first thing you did upon arriving in Equestria.
She returned with a laugh.
Well, actually, the first thing I did was meet Rainbow Dash, but then I insulted her, and then I came to... Anyway, don't worry about it. And I'll never
I
know
love you
why.
so much. You were my first rebound.
And I'll never know why. That's the first thing you... Sorry. Well, come on.
Lance said as he leaned on the bed.
I was the basic brony back then. Of course, I was going to go to the home of my favorite pony. I mean, of course, that's what they all did in the old fan fictions I used to read.
That's so
fucking
Literally
weird.
didn't. Why are you gaslighting her? Twilight rolled her eyes and levitated 2 suitcases up.
There we are. I got lost. Luckily, it had all turned out for the best.
Sure did. Could you imagine if you ended up with that fucking dog?
Oh, good thing I love dogs.
Yeah.
Lance,
Dude, actually, Louis probably dead
Yeah,
now,
it's
right?
like Lance Louis died like 5 years ago. Can you give it a rest? No.
That's crazy. Yeah, and Coco Brownie, of course, we pre-recorded this, and we're still able to guess that you're just saying things in the chat. We're really good about that.
Yeah, we're
Yeah,
sorry.
try to
Yeah, we're
mix it up
time
a little
travelers.
He said with a smile as he leaned down and took a suitcase's handle in his mouth and lifted it up. They walked out of the room and headed downstairs and out the front door, where a carriage awaited them. Lance tossed his suitcase up onto the roof of the carriage, followed by Twilight placing hers on top of his.
So it could fall off, I understand.
Two more.
Where's yours on top of his?
It's-
Why am I lost?
Your line is
There it is. Okay,
is-
two more.
yeah.
She announced as she walked back into the house. Lance started to follow, but stopped as something caught his eye. A slight sparkle in the sky.
Twilight's not up there.
Hey. He
Hey.
looked upward and
Heyo.
watched for what caused it, but nothing else happened. Nothing but a clear sky. Lance shook his head and followed after Twilight. Once they had placed everything onto the carriage, they climbed into the cabin and closed the door.
Wait, no. Yeah, okay. Now just a long trip ahead of us.
Lance said as he took up a whole seat to lay back in. Twilight sat down in the other seat across from his and smiled.
I've been waiting to see this school that we've enrolled our kids in. Oh, kids! Oh, that's right. We sent Kara there too. I hope they're like the packet we said they were.
Dude, remember the last time you sent somebody to a place where you didn't actually go there to check it out first and you just went based on the packet? That was
Oh, Kara! I hope Kara's doing well in
Oh.
business school.
Pleasant Fields University.
They're doing wallets for
Hey,
Greg.
to be fair,
like-
it's been 10 years. There's probably been a whole bunch of other like terrible locations they went to based on a brochure since then.
Yeah.
True.
Twilight, have you ever heard of Volcano Springs? It's like just like hot water and stuff. It's supposed to be really relaxing. It's just actual lava.
God.
Oh well, Geronimo.
All right, so where are we?
That's funny.
Len Smirked?
We're
Lance
Spike.
said as he took up a whole seat. Lance smirked up at her.
Yeah, really should have came down. Yeah, really should have came with me. I dropped Fawn and Spark off. You'd had a chance to go and check it out.
Stop rubbing it in my face. You know I was busy that week. I think your stutter's getting worse, honey.
She said as she crossed her legs and glared at him a bit.
I have time in my life for one child. The others can make do.
What the hell is she even doing?
He only chuckled as he banged his hoof against the wall, giving the driver the all clear. The carriage lurched forward suddenly, but eased into a steady ride as it pulled away from their house and began down the road. That's the sound of the.
They're intentionally not visiting her for whatever reason.
Yeah.
Yep.
I can't believe Shrek 2 ripped off of Living the Dream 2.
Everything ripped off of Living the Dream.
On the road again.
Well, it's funny because you mentioned all the original like Brony fanfics, and I feel like Living the Dream like started so many of the things we know about every
It was
fan fiction.
the first fan fiction.
This is like the catalyst to every kind of like thing you could think of in a fan fiction. Living the Dream did it first. It's always in my mind.
I mean, they do reference my story in season 1, so
That's true.
You're so right.
Yeah,
Blah,
directly quoted
blah.
from places. Hey, sorry, go ahead.
No, you're good. Blah blah blah. That's not how it happened, and you know it.
Twilight said as she stared daggers at Lance. Lance, in defense, held up his front legs and grinned.
Oh, yes, it is. You were hanging with my underside while we walked down the street only covered by a blanket. You know, that's how it happened. Besides, I can always get Greg to confirm the story.
Oh
Remember
my
that?
God.
The time
No,
I got glue all over my
person who's
dick.
driving. Hey, the person who's driving the carriage. You ever heard of this?
No, Lance, that is not how we conceived our child. What we actually did was.
No,
Kara came from an egg.
So did Spike. Oh my gosh, where's Spike been? Just shut your face and
Spike
take a
just
nap.
like moved away.
yeah.
Yeah, Spike lives with
Twilight's
Rarity now.
Trying to hold back a smile. Lance laughed freely as he sat up.
I think I'll just stay away. I'll stay awake just to.
He was suddenly cut off as ponies on the street outside of carriage began to yell to each other. Curiously, Lance pulled back the curtain over the right side window and looked out of the moving carriage. On the street, ponies were stopped and looking up. Most looking to panic, while others just stood there looking skyward.
What the hell?
Lance muttered as he started to look up, but Twilight pulled him back in to face her.
What's going on?
What's going on?
I said, hey.
Lance shrugged.
I don't know. You pulled me back before I could look. Oh, I was starting to look up, but some Somebody pulled me away from the window.
Like
Twilight
Lance
style.
doing the Willem Dafoe, like stare at the sign thing,
Yeah.
or stare at the sky thing.
It's not my fault. There's only one window in this whole carriage. Just look for me.
Lance started to move back to the window, but suddenly a loud sound was heard, followed by what seemed to be a shockwave coming downward. The carriage swerved to the side, causing Lance to fly onto the floor, followed by Twilight. It again swerved and seemed to be picking up speed.
What's happening? Ah!
Twilight yelled over the loud noises.
I don't know.
Lance began, but the carriage suddenly slammed into something, throwing both of them around as the carriage seemed to flip over itself.
Fuck.
Then, everything went silent.
When no one yelling aside?
After a minute, Lance started coughing as he forced himself to stand to his feet. He looked around the demolished carriage to see Twilight just a few inches from him. He started to become worried, but she twitched and started to lift herself into a sitting position. Lance held a hoof to his head and groaned.
What the hell just happened?
Twilight didn't answer, just rubbed her neck. With a grunt, Lance moved to the door and tried to push it open. But the wood around it was warped and crushed, keeping the door sealed shut.
Are you an
Damn it.
angel? Just break it open.
Yeah,
Yeah,
Breaking
it's
Dawn. Oh,
wood.
well, we haven't seen Breaking Dawn yet. That's really weird.
Oh, I was wondering why I was in such a good mood.
They don't
The funny thing about this is the reason this is third person, because back when I wrote this, I did not want to write for Breaking Dawn.
Fuck yeah.
Oh, that makes so much
That's
sense.
so funny. I love that.
So Break and Dawn are just like they're just yapping.
Yeah,
While this
yeah,
is all
okay.
going on.
yeah. I do think
What's
there's
going on outside? Well, Twilight, I was just trying to get my penis out of the window.
yeah, no, there's absolutely.
Tell her how we had sex with her publicly.
Yeah, it's like she's like that. It's not how it happened. Bray's just like, yes, it is. Tell her about the penis spell.
No, Break, I couldn't possibly tell her about the penis spell.
Break was so violent, full of yourself.
Oh God. Damn it. Ugh.
Lance muttered as he turned and started bucking at the door.
What's wrong? Why are you asking? You're inside a broken carriage.
Oh,
Lance
why
asked
don't
if
I
she
just
stood up
teleport us out?
and looked
That
at the
makes it
door?
easy. I
Shut
wanna
up,
see where-
woman.
I want to see where this goes.
This door's stuck. Ugh. Ugh.
Lance growled as he repeatedly bucked the door.
Lance, that's the back of the carriage. As in, that's a wall.
Twilight deadpanned? What? See, the back of the carriage is made of concrete. Lance's eye twitched as he looked to his left and saw the door, which still looked sealed in place.
Ugh. Don't say it. Does anyone else smell toast?
Twilight grinned as Lance walked past her and started bucking the door, causing it to break apart. Finally, after a couple hard bucks, the door fell apart, providing an exit.
I'm pretty sure it was unlocked.
Not too hard.
Lance said with a smile as he crawled through the hole in the door. Upon looking around, his smile faded.
Oh.
The city around them was darkened, as if the light from the sun was blocked by clouds.
A mushroom.
Every
cloud.
pony in the area was also on the ground, looking dazed or
Oh
unconscious.
my gosh, I too can't remember what happened in September.
Chuck, fuck you, fuck you, fuck you.
I can't remember.
He looked towards where their driver had been and winced. The front of the carriage that held the driver was crushed into the wall by the passenger's cabin.
I think he's okay.
Okay, who is piloting that? Because it doesn't have like an engine, right? It's just like being hauled by ponies, right?
Yeah.
Normally yes, but you know.
So was there
Slavery
like
is
a
okay.
driver pony and then a horse pony that pulled it?
Yes.
Okay.
I think
It's
they
in,
had
What does the driver do?
Why would you drive?
Is he just telling the runner where to go?
It's a king thing. It was like it was half off. Like
Yeah, well, they were in up to a little bit of like risky public shit.
Yeah.
And then fucking Lance and Twilight just crawled into their car and they're like, oh shit, okay, we gotta roll with
Oh,
it.
free taxi. That's awesome.
I will
Once
say
you
this.
ordered a cab, you should have. I totally did.
on.
I will say this, guys. Going forward and living the dream, there is a very, very mild undertone of racism against horses, so you can just assume the front's a horse.
Oh, okay.
Oh, like as opposed to like a pony.
The
Yeah.
front one's
Yeah,
a pony
ponies
with like
always.
a ball gag in their mouth, so like, that's why you don't hear them talk or anything.
God, Twilight and Lance like staring at these two and like coming up over. And it's like, hey, so me and my wife saw you from across the bar.
I do love the idea of just like the horse being the thing that crumples if a carriage gets into an accident with another carriage.
And that's the problem with the cyber carriages. They don't have a crumple zone of horses.
That's funny. You know, ironically, I think Lance could use a cyber carriage.
I heard the carriage doors don't stop when you put your hoof in front of them, so it,
Your hoof?
it just breaks it off.
And
Okay. Okay, crushing the wall by passenger town. As he looked around, he slowly became aware of a slight static-like sound in his head.
Oh, Breaking Dawn.
Oh, I've been tuning it out for 7 years.
When I hear electricity, I get this neurodivergence.
Twilight crawled out of the wreckage and gasped at the sight before them.
Oh.
Lance looked up, fell on his haunches.
well, that was unexpected.
Huh?
That's new.
Oh, what?
Twilight asked as she looked up, also falling on her haunches, mouth agape.
Oh.
Up above them, extremely close to the atmosphere, was what looked to be a ship.
Oh.
Not the typical ship one would think to see above their planet in science fiction, but a ship that looked to be made of rock and in an odd shape. Very descriptive.
Very descriptive. Like a rock shape
The
or
ship-like
like a...
object was huge, looking to be as big or bigger than the planet, which was the reason for everything being so dark around them.
That makes sense. Is this
How close
Ultron?
is it?
Wait, hold on. So the big planet that's next to their planet knocked everyone out because it made everything so dark.
Well, it does imply there was like a sonic boom. I imagine
Yeah,
something broke the atmosphere. Was kind of my thinking.
I guess
Okay, so they did like a Star Wars like light speed jump.
yeah,
Yeah.
this place they jumped next
They did
to
a
the planet.
holdo maneuver on Ponyville.
Hey. Twilight.
Sorry, I was drinking water, Lance. That's impossible.
Twilight whispered. Static-like sound in their minds seemed to become louder.
Oh, this is random and a little strange, kind of quirked up.
Lance said
That's
as he
so
looked
quirky.
upward. Twilight looked at him.
What do we do?
Lance shrugged.
All I can think to do is to head to the palace and see what the hell's going on. Let's fly to the castle.
Twilight nodded as they stood.
But what about everyone out here?
Eh,
The
fuck 'em.
ponies around them all seemed to be okay and seemed to have just been knocked off their feet, except for the guy who was in like the destroyed
Yeah, the
carriage, like,
dude's
driver's
just dead
side
as
door.
fuck.
God,
There's like a
the
pool
living
of
are
blood
fine.
near
The
Lance's feet. He's like, I think everyone's okay.
yeah, it's like the living are fine. The dead we can't do anything about. Move on.
He's standing in the guy's brain, like, yeah, I don't see what we could do about that.
A pool of blood gathering right in front of the
Yeah.
carriage.
It lights on fire as well.
Yeah, it lights on fire. The pony attached to it, who has the ball gag in their mouth, they're like struggling to get out of the harness as the fire's like crawling towards them.
Lance said as he looked at him.
They'll be fine.
Are you-
Oh, sorry,
And our driver?
She asked as she started to turn towards the carriage. Lance put a hoof on her shoulder and turned her away.
Oh, he's fine. God, it just has a bunch of strawberry jam around him or something. Anyway, can you teleport us to the palace?
It's the guy who's strangely obsessed with tubs of jelly.
Yeah. Oh,
Just had a
yeah.
different-
Oh, rest in peace.
Rest in power, King.
Yeah, real. Twilight nodded as her horn began to glow. 12:19 p.m.
Does anyone else have a bucking idea what the hell is going on? What the hell that
Prince
was?
Frederick yelled as he walked down the line of royal guard who were still trying to get back to their feet. Princess Celestia, who was standing at the large shattered window, turned to him. I don't know, Frederick, but I think it has something to do with this.
Oh.
Frederick walked up past the throne and looked out the window, letting out a gasp at what he saw.
So, is that a freaking planet?
So you
Holy
also
crap, Lois.
predicted,
Frederick,
you
it's
also predicted
Cybertron.
the My Little Pony movie.
Oh.
Yeah.
Yes, it is ego.
Celestia shook her head. I'm afraid not. If it was, its orbit would have affected us a lot more than just throwing everyone to the ground. Plus, the sound it made before the shock wave was not natural. I don't.
Blah.
Frederick nodded as he looked upward.
Yes, I heard that. Could it be a ship? No, it couldn't be a ship. It's
That's
made
their
of
move.
rock.
It's a
Rocks
space
can't
station.
be ships. Unless it's a substance that looks like rock, then it could be a ship. I'll need more time to
Looks
think
like
on
a
this
rocket
subject.
ship. The ship that looks
Frederick,
like a
you
rock.
may be a genius, but you're quite the idiot sometimes.
Princess Luna said as she walked up beside them.
Sounds plausible.
Nope, that's Frederick.
Yeah, sounds plausible, but due to what I've seen here, I'll put it as magic and leave it at that.
I like how you've slowly transitioned to Jordan Peterson.
What? That's not
Just
even close to Jordan Peterson.
The whole Star Wars sequel trilogy started and ended since you started reading this.
Yeah.
Not only we've gotten, I think, like 6 Star Wars movies during the making of.
I think it's been
Living
7
Living.
because Solo also came out during that time.
Well, that's what I'm
Oh,
saying.
yes,
Like,
yeah,
okay,
yeah.
Solo, Rogue One.
Yeah. Revenge of the
I don't know if there's
Sith.
another one. Revenge of the Sith. We've been
The
reading.
Grogu movie, let's go.
Yeah, like the Mandalorian came out.
Yeah.
Yeah, 3 seasons of it.
Andor.
And her fucking
3
mom.
seasons of that.
Shout out to my Andor.
The Space
heads
Children
out
on a
there.
Bus one. I can't remember what that one's called.
Oh, yeah, the Skeleton Crew.
Thank you.
Star Trek Lower Decks.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Anyway.
9 seasons of My Little Pony.
Hmm.
I mean, not all of them came. I would say maybe like 7 seasons or 6 seasons of My Little Pony came out. What
Well,
were
and
they?
G5.
Oh, I guess I have no idea. I don't know anything about G5.
Are there even seasons to that show?
I have no idea. Where are we?
Anyway, Celestia nodded.
Celestia nodded a bit. I do feel a sense of strong magic emitting from it. It doesn't feel like anything I've ever come into contact with in my lifetime.
Oh, that's troubling. That's troubling. That sure is troubling, Frederick commented. Hello? Hello? Hold on. Hello? Can you even hear me? Oh my goodness. 1 second. 1 second, folks at home. Hello? Alright, there seems to be a Discord. Oh, okay.
There it is.
All right.
Oh, I think connection for our house died.
Okay, yeah.
No, everyone.
I
in
think
the
that was
call-
Discord.
No,
Yeah,
that was Discord.
yeah, it was
Everyone
just
around the
Discord.
house-
Yeah, because the stream has not been interrupted. So
Yeah.
Um,
And my recording wasn't interrupted either. So
Because I also dropped out. Like this, I
Yeah.
thought it was on my end, but
Yeah,
I
so-
think
so-
everybody dropped out.
okay. So I read multiple times the line. I said so many times, and now I've lost it again.
That's troubling.
Yeah, that's troubling.
That's funny. It was very troubling. I'm sorry, I ghosted you.
It was
That's
so
very
troubling
troubling.
it killed us.
Frederick commented.
Should we consider it a threat?
Yes, or till it makes us believe otherwise. Luna rubbed her head.
why would Japanese with PJ say that? Why would you say that? This is if the first episode of Let's Read was a newborn baby, it would be going to high school now.
No.
Yeah, you're right.
Man, it'd be flunking so hard.
It's true. Who's
How
who's
much would
Luna?
you love your living the baby?
I
My
love
LTB.
even my
my
dumbest
living
baby.
Labubu. That's right.
Fuck.
Shout outs to all.
Who's
the...
Luna? I swear to God.
I'm Luna. Sorry, where are we? Rubbed her head.
Yeah, rub your head.
Okay. Also, does anyone else hear a static in their head?
Celestia nodded.
Celestia, do you hear a static in your head?
I'm sorry, I was tabbed out for a moment. You'll have to give me a second to find where my line is.
My
that's
brain
what-
is
There's a bunch
buffering.
above us. Did it start for you after the shockwave hit?
Son of a bitch. What was your line?
The line.
Yes, it started after the shockwave hit, but I do not
good.
know what it is. Quit asking me.
See, this is actually all like tenth dimensional chess. You know, the shockwave hit and it and it knocked out Discord.
Oh, yeah.
Oh, okay.
Oh, it feels
Yeah.
like a form of telepathic communication, like what we use.
I don't see anything outside in the sky, so I think we're okay so far.
Frederick offered this
Frederick
is
offered.
a... Yeah.
The princesses nodded in agreement. At that moment, behind them, there was a flash of purple light. They all turned around, already knowing who it was.
Oh, thank God, Lance is here.
Oh, sweet.
Well, I'm here too.
Hush.
Hush, you're a woman.
They all turned around. Yeah, sorry, here. Will someone please explain to me why a ship or rock or whatever is floating above the planet?
Do you want to finish your sentence, Lance?
He just stopped.
Lance asked loudly as he walked
He's in
towards
shock.
the road with Twilight at his side.
It's a ship made of rock, we think. I came up
Oh
with
my
an idea.
god, why are they discussing the logistics of the ship this long? I don't understand. Frederick said as he walked towards them.
I at first was unsure if it was classified as a ship or a rock or a ship like rock, but I think I've come to a decision. So as for why it's there, we don't know, but we assume it's
And-
dangerous.
And the static noise in our heads?
Oh, Twilight asked.
We also believe that to be a form of telepathic communication.
I know! How many times do we have to say this? Luna said, still at the window with her sister.
All
Did you look
right,
outside, Twilight? It's made of rock.
now what
It's a
do
ship.
we do?
Lance asked as he looked around at everyone.
We wait and see what it does, and what it's made out of, and what it is, and what the telepathy is.
So let's see your reply. Lance sighed.
It sounds stupid, but I guess it's all we can do. Fine.
Okay, well, go fuck yourself then.
It sure looks like an atom bomb. Well, it can't be an atom bomb. It's made of rock. Well, I guess we could sit here and see what it does.
Behind them, the doors burst open and a dark green pony walked in.
Fucking Greg. Yeah. Does anyone else see that fucking rock in the sky, or am I relapsing? Oh my god, I've been clean!
Actually, we don't know if it's a rock or not.
well, actually.
All right, someone gotta tell me if
it's
this is
either
a rock
or a ship,
ship.
or a ship-shaped rock.
Also, hey guys, can we not sleep on the fact that I just said I'm relapsing? I've been pot free for 10 years.
I was supposed to meet.
I
was-
think it might have some form of telepathy.
Hey, Lance, have you seen my buddy? I was supposed to meet him on a carriage.
Oh.
Him and his bro were doing some king play, and they were on the way over to my place.
Shut up, sober Greg.
Lance said, not paying him attention.
I'm serious. There's a rock above us, bigger than anything I've ever seen.
Greg said, walking up to them.
God, we know, Greg. You don't have to say it again. Repetition's so
Frederick
annoying. Just calm down. I am calm.
Greg said, sitting down on the ground.
I'm normal.
I'm normal. I haven't smoked a weed in forever.
Ever
Now,
since I quit
kidding
the
me on the
business-
other hand. Oh boy.
Ever since my factory got shut down, I've gone sober.
Yeah, since
I found Jesus.
since I divorced Pinkie
I'm an
Pie,
angel, too.
I'm
He
actually
pulls
been
out
really-
like a giant cross around his neck.
God is canon.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Anyway,
where are we?
Anyway, Luna said,
Anyways, we should assemble the citizens and tell them that what we think is going on. That it's a ship or a rock ship.
Luna said as she walked up next to Frederick.
"That sounds like what we should do. I'll send a I will tell the messenger what we have discussed so far, so they can then tell the public."
And I gotta make sure that they relay the information that we have really accurately. Everyone in the room suddenly jerked as they all gained a blank stare on their face. In their minds, a vision of a face began to appear. It was a simple-looking face, nothing special to it at all.
Have you seen this man in your dreams? Call this number.
I am
This is the
Omek.
most generic. It's a ship that looks like a ship. I mean, it's big, it's a weird shape, and then there's a guy who's really normal looking in your head, you know?
Like this.
What is that?
What the fuck is this?
No, I found it.
Oh my god! I was just thinking. I'm just thinking this is Olmec from the Legends of the Hidden Temple.
That's really funny. First, you must
Actually,
go to
probably
the
that's
room with the
closer to
silver
it,
monkey.
Yeah.
Then,
Oh my god.
All right, go ahead. Someone, you're this guy.
Jada, you can take it, or I could be Olmec from the Legends of the
Wait,
Hidden
hold
Temple.
on. Wait,
I want OMAC.
Yeah.
is it?
Mac.
I can do
No,
Olmec
Olmec.
for this.
Yeah,
you
yeah.
know-
All right. Greetings, sentient beings. I am the Watcher, the Judge of Life. Those are two of many names that I have. But this is not important. What is important is why I have arrived here at your planet. It is my duty to watch and observe life, to judge it. I have watched this world since its beginning, and I have never given it much thought. It's always been low on my list of planets to watch.
Your planet is so mean. I'm not gonna lie.
I've got Mars TV, Jupiter TV, and Earth TV really stunk.
Have you guys seen the Portal World? That thing.
That's why
is
Earth
great.
TV. I asked God
Have
to
you seen-
eradicate that shit. It
Have
sucks
you
so
seen
bad.
the Dead Rising world? That place is lit.
That place is lit. I cannot believe you also predicted Rick and Morty with the show us what you got. But recently, this planet has reached the top 10 of my list. It has gone from mostly peaceful to chaos in just a few years. A drastic change that caught my attention. I have judged this planet, and I judge it poorly. This planet has slowly degrading. Yeah, no, I read that right. From its previous state. And it is logical to believe it will continue to do so. I am sorry to say that I've decided to fix this before it happens. In 2 hours, I will be deleting and restarting your planet.
That doesn't sound like fixing it. That just
You have
sounds like
10 minutes to get to the room with the silver monkey, and I am not going to explain what this means, but you all have 2 hours to make peace with each other and prepare.
I am not going to explain what this means, so
I'm
do
going to
not
kill
ask
you,
me.
but I'm not going to explain what this means.
The vision and static disappeared at once, causing everyone to collapse to the ground again. Frederick was the first to recover and stand.
Please tell me no one else heard that. I want
Dude,
it to
this
be a
is
surprise.
Marvel writer,
What the fuck was that?
one of the royal guards said as he sat up. Celestia stood and looked out over everyone as they stood.
I think we have our answer for if it's hostile or not.
I mean, it's just restarting the planet. What does restarting mean? Indeed.
Luna
Turning it
said.
off and on again.
It is clearly a hostile force that plans to wipe us out. Am I on the right course?
I believe so.
But is it a
Frederick
rock?
responded with a nod.
But I believe this is more than a simple threat. We heard it. This is much more troubling than anything we faced to date.
They delete the planet and it comes back and it's like G1 art style.
Yeah, exactly. Japanese. To me, it sounds like you're thinking of fighting it. Lance said.
Lance said,
Already standing.
already standing. Where the fuck did this go?
Okay, yeah, of course I do, Frederick.
Oh, there it is. Lance already standing.
Yeah.
Got it.
Of course I do.
Frederick said as he looked to Celestia.
What do you think? Do you think this is wise?
Celestia looked out the window and up at the ship.
This Watcher seems to be an old being, much older than me or Luna. From what it has said, I believe we're dealing with something beyond our comprehension, if I understand it correctly.
Is it a rock?
As far as I can
so,
comprehend.
so you're saying we should just lay down and die, you piece of shit? Shouldn't
Frederick
fight-
asked with drooped ears. Oh. Celestia turned around and looked straight at him.
That's what the old me would say. But I will not stand here and let something like this happen to my little ponies.
Oh, she said it. She's
Because
upstairs.
friendship is magic.
Frederick, I want you to find a way to deal with this threat in 1 hour. We have to stop it before it can do what it has planned.
I love the implication here that Celestia's like, yes, the old me would have let everyone die, but you bronies have inspired me to live.
I love where it's just like, yeah, don't grab the elements of harmony or like anything. Don't even try that as an option. Just
I don't-
you
if
figure
you-
it out, Frederick.
Spend more than 5 seconds trying to consider the power scaling of the Living the Dream universe, and it's like, I mean, this world descended into chaos, let's remember, because God started sending bronies here. So is the Watcher
Yeah,
or
look,
God more in authority?
I think the Watcher is like God's rival. He's like here to be like, God, you done fucked up again. I'm resetting the shit.
You took this mid-planet and made it so awesome and epic, and I'm going to delete it because I don't like things that are cool.
God, have you seen them? They take hammers and hit their nuts with it.
I know.
Lance, what is the meaning of this?
That is naughty. I will have to delete it.
They played
Oh,
Paralyzer
this
at
is
a
just
wedding.
Hasbro. Wait a minute.
Hasbro.
I am Hasbro, the Lord of Space.
All right, where are
All
we?
the other planets are other Hasbro properties.
Frederick smiled.
So you're giving me full military rule over the situation.
Yes, do whatever you need. Luna and I will be here trying to find a way to communicate with the Watcher.
He just talked to you.
I
Excellent.
don't know how to talk to him, though.
Frederick turned into one of the royal guards.
Oh boy, I got a list already made up of all the people I'm getting arrested. You heard the princess. Assume all guards to the front gate and await orders.
I love the idea that the Celestia's like, I gotta find a way to communicate. Sits down, dear giant rock, please don't. And just goes
Dear
from
the Watcher.
Spike,
Oh,
take a
Spike.
note.
Oh, thank goodness you're standing here.
there. Are you a rock, a ship, or a planet?
Or some kind of thing in between.
The royal guards saluted him and left the room, followed by the other guards. Frederick turned to Lance and Twilight.
Lance, you know what to do.
Lance sighed.
Gather the bronies. Yeah, I know.
I don't wanna
Yeah,
talk
the
to those guys.
bronies.
Frederick looked to Twilight.
Okay, there, Twilight, gather up everybody in New Ponyville. Keep them calm. Wait.
He looked back at Lance.
Lance, change your plans. Only gather a few of the bronies, the useful ones. Tell the rest to head to New Ponyville and help Twilight get everybody who's not important out of the way.
But I was gonna get Louie. Oh.
We're gonna have a Dragon Ball fight, and we're gonna destroy a lot of buildings.
For God's sake, Lance, stop trying to dig up the corpse of that dog. It's fucked up.
I miss him.
Lance only nodded as he turned to leave. Greg started to follow, but Frederick stopped him.
Greg, you're not important anymore. You're going with Twilight. Oh, damn it.
That's what you
Greg
get
said
for
it
getting
to
sober.
Frederick.
Oh, I became so much less interesting since I went sober.
If you were still fun and cool, I'd want you to come and hang out with us, bud. But
Sorry, I miss the
Oh,
old
you're-
you.
You're
the,
just a poser
the
now.
spiraling mess you. That was the fun one to hang out with.
Oh, it's
12:52
Peter.
p.m.
Peter. So, we're just going to teleport into that thing and hope for the best.
Peter asked as he looked at everyone around the table.
Basically,
Frederick confirmed.
but with the backup of the entire Royal Guard. Well, that I like.
Peter said with a smirk. Frederick chuckled.
Oh yeah, I knew you'd love that part, Peter. You love having cops backing you up.
He then looked at Lance.
Bad boy.
But seriously, you ought to you only brought Peter. Why not the others?
Fucking no Vine Shin, no fucking Grays, nobody.
That's so
Technically
crazy.
not bronies. Technically not bronies.
Oh,
yeah.
True. You're so right.
David's dead. What
Cody
about,
finally got the death sentence.
Yeah. Okay, I could see that.
Cody actually got elected to like the president. So
Where's
he's-
Mount
He's like
Ballarat?
he's like mayor of New Ponyville.
Well, didn't
Mount
Malvarus get
Ballarat.
turned into like a pony or something?
Where's? Why did he bring his mom?
Malvarus got
Where's
turned
Mrs.
into
Greenfield?
Yeah, because Malvarus got turned into a pony and then got like gangbanged by all the mares because it was like the interlude in the Heat chapter.
That's
Oh, God, yeah.
right.
All right.
I
Man,
forgot
poor,
about
poor Mount Ballarat.
Yeah.
Man.
Yeah.
Anyway,
Rest in peace.
Anyway,
Okay,
Lance.
Lance shrugged.
Well, well, as I see it, if we are doing what you plan to do, then only the ones who can fight have the powers should go, right? Grace wanted to come, but I told her we needed at least one of us to stay behind down here just to be safe. What the fuck are you talking about, Lance? In 2 hours, everybody fucking dies. What are you?
It's fucking Lance.
Well, I would have invited Grace, but she's like a menopausal woman.
Oh,
now, so
yeah,
I
she's
gotta
a woman, and also, like, every time she fights anyone, she loses.
Yeah.
So.
Also, she's just mean to me. I don't want to be.
Oh, this
I
girl's
like how
mean.
Her vibe is rancid, but Peter's like kind of funny, kind of cool.
We don't
you know?
want Jada to voice anyone.
Yeah.
Yeah, shut up. Actually, get out of here.
Oh my god. Anyway,
Okay, Frederick.
Frederick, yeah. Good call there, Lance.
Frederick said as he turned to Shining
good
Armor.
call. It might be the time of the month for her. I don't, you know.
Well, that make her more powerful. She'd be angry.
Is the guard ready for combat?
Shining Armor gave a quick nod.
Oh, shining armor.
Yeah, I have the entire guard out in front of the palace ready to go. I also have the shield up around the city as a precaution. Are you sure this is the right thing to do?
It's the only thing to do, Captain. I direct assaults. Direct assaults is always the best course of action. A direct assault. Okay, sorry. For some reason I was reading A is I. A direct assault is the best course of action.
Yeah. Also, a very dumbass sentence. So.
Well, I went to guard
I'm
school
sorry,
for like
Peter.
for
What are
like
you about to say here?
decades. But you know better.
Frederick said confidently.
I believe that the best course of action is to take all of our weakest soldiers and drive directly into the mouth of the enemy.
Well, you see, in order to get to the ship, I was thinking we would pile on our soldiers' dead bodies until we can reach up at the top.
Yeah. Yeah. That's how the Russians lost millions during World War II, unlike those heroic Germans.
Frederick rolled his eyes.
Yeah, you keep talking about that shit. You don't know what you're talking about, you fucking idiot. It's this or defeat. Or defend. And if we defend, we could be wiped out. And as I said, direct assault is the only way to go about this.
Well, if we defend, we could be wiped out. But if we all attack, then there's no way we could lose.
No one will possibly die that way.
That's true.
How would you
Lance
defend
sighed.
against someone with a reset switch?
I say we do as Frederick says. I mean, he's always been right in the past. Question mark.
I like Frederick. He has the coolest goon cave.
Thank you, Lance.
Callback.
Frederick said as he looked at everyone around the table.
Shining, you will not be staying here. You will be with us on the ship.
Shining Armor looked worried, but saluted.
Of course, Prince Frederick.
Lance, you will be with Peter. You also have half of the Royal Guard by your side. When we reach the ship, our two groups will split and try and search for the Watcher. When one finds it, they will signal the others with telepathy.
What?
With telepathically.
With telepathically.
Grammar fail.
Who has telepathy?
Sounds easy enough, I guess.
Lance replied.
Shining, you're, of course, with me, but that goes without saying.
He then stood up.
All right, everyone. Do you mean everybody? Shut the fuck up, Lance. You know what to do.
No, Lance, we've grown over the 10 years. We know that every pony's a problematic saying.
Meet out near the front gate. I'll go tell the princesses that I'll need their help teleporting everyone to the ship. Delightful.
Peter said with a grin as he walked for the doors.
Where's Cody?
Lance shook his head and sighed.
Oh yeah, delightful.
quick interlude. So I've pulled up the Wikipedia list of internet memes by year of introduction. I'm going to pick a meme from each year we've been reading this so that you can kind of time travel with me a little bit.
Oh, let's
Okay.
go.
Did you know that in 2013, that was when Rappin' for Jesus came out and when Doge was popularized?
Oh my
Yo.
God.
Wow.
And Not All Men was first brought into public vernacular in 2013. So that was the year we started.
Wow.
2014 was when All Star became an emergent meme. Darude Sandstorm, fucker right in the pussy, was from 2014.
I can't believe it took that long to figure that one out.
I know, it's seriously. 2015, Hotline Bling, Left Shark, Sans Undertale, Spider-Man 2 pizza theme.
We predate Sans Undertale.
Yeah,
Wow.
we do. We do actually predate Undertale by several years.
I'm actually surprised how long
2016.
Pizza Time took to take off.
2016 also had its own pussy meme, Grab 'em by the pussy, less funny than the other one.
Oof.
Harambe died in 2016.
Rip in chat, everybody.
Tracer Overwatch is listed as a meme here.
I don't think popular porn trends count, but okay.
2017, what did we get? Distracted Boyfriend, Doki Doki Literature Club. Not that many good ones this year, I'll be honest.
Yeah, that's success.
Shooting Stars, Ugandan Knuckles, Wubble Up Dub
Oh
Dub.
my god.
Oh boy, Rick and Morty's back, baby. We're here.
Oh.
Yeah, 2017, not great. 2018, they did Surgery on a Grape in 2018.
Oh my
That
God.
was already.
Wow. They did
What?
surgery on a grave?
They did do Surgery on a Grape.
That was that long ago. Holy crap!
That was when
Well, it's-
IKEA Shark.
It was
Wow.
not funny. Like the grape meme was not funny. It's only funny now that it's been like 60+ years or whatever.
Yeah. Crab Rave is 2018.
I can
Oh, hey, you so fucking precious when you smile. Also, Old Town Road and PewDiePie versus T-Series was 2018.
Wait, what
My
the
God.
fuck is PewDiePie versus T-Series?
But PewDiePie was the most
You're old,
subscribed
holy
to
shit.
channel at the time, and then T-Series was some was it like an Indian channel or something?
It was like an Indian. I think it was like literally Bollywood, like
Is
something
Bollywood
or
kind of
other.
thing.
Like it
Yep.
was some like media thing from India.
T Series is like the biggest media for like all India. So
Okay.
India kind of goes. Everyone kind of goes through T
Yeah.
Series over there.
Yeah, and there
People
was,
were
like,
basically
there's a subscribe race or whatever, a subscriber race.
yeah. The theoretical thing was like, oh, do you like homegrown, original, content made by people like you and me, or do you like big corporations taking over YouTube?
Was that the
And
same year as
everyone
the Bridge
got so
moment, or
racist.
was that like a different year?
I think the bridge was earlier than that. I don't know. 2019. Okay, One a Sprite Cranberry was from 2019.
What?
Wow.
I don't remember that as a.
Epstein
That's
didn't
what
kill
I'm-
himself was from 2019.
Wait, Epstein didn't kill himself that long ago? Jesus. It's been...
Yeah, I know. Let's see. I Am Inevitable. That's Endgame,
Yeah.
right? Somehow Palpatine returned for those.
Oh,
of you who-
hell yeah, baby. I love somehow Palpatine
They fly
returns.
now. They fly
They
now.
fly now.
Shoddy's Like a Melody apparently was a resurgence in 2019.
Really? Oh.
Yeah. 2020 memes. Let's see. What do we got? There's a lot of them. Goncharov was 2020. Yandere Dev was in the zeitgeist apparently.
Again?
That was the emergence of deep fakes.
Hmm.
Among Us was 2020.
Among Us was
Let's go.
2020.
It was, yeah.
Five
yeah.
years.
Yeah, it came out in perfect moment.
Yeah, it was like the pandemic game.
Yeah.
Yeah. Sleepy Joe was popularized in 2020, so that's cool.
Makes sense.
2021, the GameStop short squeeze and Super Stunk. That was
Oh.
2021. You guys remember that?
Oh,
That was
yeah.
cool. Squid Game was 2021.
Yo, Squib Game.
Oh, Squid Game.
If you guys like that capybara, okay, I'll pull up. Let's Go Brandon was 2021. So, I mean, interesting year for memes. 2022, we got Trombone Champ.
Wait, the thing where the
The
person like
game.
Yeah, the game.
Oh.
Liz Truss Lettuce. Anybody? Any British
I
politician?
remember that
heads?
one. Yeah, the lettuce that outlasted Liz Trust.
Yeah, actually, 2022 was really does not have a lot. Gyat comes from 2022, though,
Oh.
so that kind of carried.
All right.
Also, Pink Sauce. You guys remember Pink Sauce?
Oh,
No.
yeah, big.
Oh,
yeah.
Also, apparently,
What is
Among
Pink
Us came out in
Sauce?
2018, but blew up in 2020.
Yeah, I remember that. They were working on like Among Us 2, and then it didn't work, so they just returned to the original Among Us.
Yeah.
Right.
2023 not only has like a list of memes, but it also has 2 subcategories in 2023. One devoted to the Amazing Digital Circus, and one devoted to Oppenheimer.
Oh,
Okay.
2023 was also Grimace Shake.
But did like
the-
Wasn't Barbie the same year too?
yeah, Barbenheimer.
Yeah, it was. Came out the
Yeah.
same.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Barbie.
I'm surprised that Amazing Digital Circus got a reference as like one of the memes, but neither of the Vizzy-Pop shows did, because I feel like those ones were like I've not seen any of these shows, but I feel like those ones are like more.
I
Internet
just haven't
famous.
seen any memes around it.
yeah. I haven't really seen memes about
That's
them. They
true,
came
yeah.
out, they were big, but Digital Circus like blew up. Like
yeah.
it is the biggest thing coming out.
I still have yet to see it, but people are not normal about the characters on that show.
Yeah.
They are not.
Okay, 2024 has like 3 bajillion memes. Turns out, Hawk Tua and Has Been Hotel are right next to each other
Okay, well, there you
alphabetically.
go.
So,
Okay.
That's
largely
interesting.
not like us. You know, the Drake beef
Yeah.
with Kendrick Lamar.
Yeah.
Typhlosion is listed here. I know why that is. That's funny.
I know why that is.
Would you like to explain for the class why that is?
No.
It's from the big Terra leak, where a bunch of internal documents and things were leaked from Pokemon and Nintendo.
Oh, I thought it was
And
porn.
well, it was.
Okay.
The thing is, that was associated with those files. It was something that somebody wrote. I guess it's some reference to like a Japanese like folk tale, as these things tend to be.
Right.
And it was about like a Typhlosion grooming a minor.
Oh.
So that kind of.
We need
Gotta
to send these
catch 'em all.
Typhlosions to fucking prison, yo.
That's what I'm saying. You know, it's fucked up the shit they be getting away with. Also, Brat Summer was 2024. So
I thought it was White
That's
Boy
cool.
Summer. Okay. I'm learning.
no, it's
things.
Brat Summer.
Yeah.
And what 2025 has for us so far? Minecraft movie. Okay,
Oh,
we got that for
That was
2025.
this year?
Chicken Jockey. That wasn't
Chicken
basically this year.
jockey.
Yeah, there's pretty much nothing else here that I even recognize.
Yeah.
It's pretty much just the Minecraft movie.
Yeah. It's been a pretty
Hello.
dead year culturally speaking.
Also,
we gonna-
Jet 2 Holidays was this year.
Oh, shit.
Oh, nice.
A Jet 2
105
holiday.
PM.
So there you go. That was me taking you through the last, what was that, 12 or 13 years of living the dream
Yep.
in terms of its cultural relevance. So
What a journey we've all been on.
yeah. I can't
Yeah.
believe Hawk 2 was like 2 years ago. That's crazy.
What a
That's
dream.
crazy.
Man, she also had a meme coin that she scanned people with in that time.
Yeah, that's true. God, we saw the rise and fall of NFTs. We saw the advent of AI,
Yeah.
Bitcoin.
you know?
Well,
It's
let's
crazy.
hope that we see the end of AI in our lifetimes here.
Yeah, well.
I'm pretty sure we will. I won't go into the incredibly long fucking explanation, but like I have confidence that it's slowly petering.
Anyway,
Another time for a real.
1:05 p.m. Lance stood next to Peter looking up at the steps where Frederick and the princesses stood.
Do you feel that Frederick just really wants to command a large battle against a very old god thing?
Peter whispered at Lance.
Then Lance
That's
nodded.
not it.
Oh, then Lance nodded? What?
Yeah.
Oh, Lance nodded. Okay, got it.
I've had that feeling since the moment Celestia gave him rule over the military during this whole thing.
Peter looks behind them at the rows of guards behind them.
At least he's going all out, right? I guess.
Up at the top of the stairs, Frederick and the princesses turned towards the crowd of guards.
Celestia.
I'm sure Prince Frederick had already given you all the details on this mission. We want to add that we want every single one of you to return safely, no matter what.
Celestia ordered.
Yeah, okay.
This mission is important, but not so important that we want to risk any one of you. Better to lose and have everyone killed than let one precious guard die.
I know them with all the little hairs on their heads. I count them every night before they sleep.
And I give them one big smooch, and I tuck them in, and a nighty night.
To add to this, while you're all up there, we'll be trying to communicate with this thing. If we somehow do, we'll instantly teleport all of you back here. If this happens, maybe we can change his mind.
Wait. Why would you just teleport that? Why don't you do it after you come up with an agreement?
Well, you see, what if he's upset at us for being on his ship, his rock ship? What if he's upset? Oh no,
No.
Frederick.
Yeah. However, if we do confront this thing before the princesses can get in contact with it, we will engage it with full force.
Frederick finished. We will be teleporting each group in separately. Lance's first, then Frederick's, Celestia said as she nodded to Frederick. Frederick looked towards the crowd.
2 minutes, everyone. It's not like we're on a fucking clock or anything. Oh, well,
We
here
sure
we
are taking
go.
our time with these 2 hours we got.
Lance said with yet another sigh. I mean, if you're given 2 hours, you might as well use them. 1:12 p.m. The moment Lance's group appeared, they were all taken aback from what they saw.
Yeah.
When planning out the attack, they had planned for corridors lined with doors, but what was around them was completely different. Just one large room with an equally large door on each end.
Like, is it a four-walled room, 6-walled room? Like,
It was a shape. It was made of rock.
Well,
was it a circle?
well, this makes it harder for some reason.
Yeah, that makes it easier, right? Did you seriously want to do like a Scooby-Doo chase scene in these long hallways with a bunch of doors?
That'd be pretty good, actually.
That comes later.
Peter muttered as he looked around at the Canterlot-sized room.
This is going to take forever. Walking sucks. We all forgot to account for the actual size of this thing. Yeah, this planet
You said it was the
size.
size of a planet, now it's the size of Canterlot. That sounds pretty good.
It shrunk.
I was hoping it would be planet
It's
size
bigger
and
on the
also
inside.
a series of twisting corridors. That would have been way faster.
Lance groaned as the royal guards behind them started complaining about the exact same thing.
This
boo-hoo.
sucks. We should just die.
The room's too big. I'm scared.
A moment later, Frederick's voice echoed through Lance's head.
Did you get your group on the ship? We don't see you.
We weren't sure if they missed, and you teleported directly into a wall.
Yeah.
Or right next to it and fell to your deaths.
We're here.
Lance responded.
There you guys are. Way over there by the other door.
This is fucking stupid, by the way. I'm sorry to tell you, Austin.
What do we do? Oh, sorry, go ahead. What do we do? This place is bigger than we thought.
What the fuck are you talking about is bigger than you thought?
Dude, no one told me it was the size of a planet, except the 10 fucking times they told me that in the room.
Hey, Frederick. It's not a rock.
What?
No one told me that
I
things were gonna be this way. I go with the
funny.
plan.
Frederick simply said as the connection in his mind went silent.
Fire.
That's what happened with the Discord call
That's
earlier.
what. Yeah, that's when I dissociate at work.
Yep.
The connection in your mind goes silent.
Yeah.
Peter looked over at him.
So.
Lance started walking towards the large door.
We continue with the plan, I guess.
What's the plan?
Walking there.
Freaking course we are.
Peter said as he chuckled and waved for the guard to follow.
Woo!
Oh!
1:37.
1:37 p.m.
Bum bum. This is taking too long.
You're taking
Once.
too long.
Lance said as they walked through their fourth large room. Peter sighed heavily.
I know. We have close to 30 minutes left. I'm sure you really think all those speeches and bullshit was a bad use of time.
How could we have used our time more efficiently than this?
Hey,
there was
I
no
think it's a
way
good
we could
idea
have-
there to pack some lunches for the guard while we're up there. We might be taking a
There
bit.
was no way we could have made this any more forgiving of time.
Yeah, hey, welcome back, Grammar Pacifist. You're fine. Don't worry.
Scale from 1 to 10 how late I am. Probably a 6.
Yeah,
You're probably more like an 8. I mean,
Yeah, we-
I think I also have to leave in like 20 minutes.
yeah.
Yeah.
But you're not too late to like miss the rest of the story because we will do a second live stream. Anyway, Peter's side. I know close to 30 minutes left. It's taking forever. Just across a room.
They're in the microwave hallway.
Lance suddenly stopped, causing everyone behind him to stop as well. He surveyed the royal guards, thinking.
Oh, perfect.
He said with a smile, "We have that's me. We have plenty of Pegasi and unicorn. The Pegasi can carry the unicorns, while the unicorns use their magic to carry the Earth ponies."
Why not just send the Pegasi to scout ahead?
Why don't you send the
Weird.
person who's so fucking fast you can pull off a double shadow rain boom to just go and fucking find this guy?
Peter stomped his hoof and smiled.
You heard him. Up to it.
What? No, you skipped one.
Oh, wait, shit, yeah. Great thinking. We can cover more ground in less time.
Now you go.
Oh, yeah, and still Peter. You heard him.
Peter yelled to the guards.
You too.
Lance yelled to 2 unicorns.
Get on our backs.
The 2 guards climbed onto Lance's and Peter's back.
It's just like the train.
Uh,
Leo.
Sir, this feels wrong.
The guard on Lance's back said.
Everything feels wrong at least once in war.
I learned that from some very wise men.
They're very wise
Have
men.
you seen Saving Private Ryan?
He's thinking of fucking Brokeback
Remember when
Mountain.
the dog used to hump your
Have you ever
leg?
seen that classic war series, Banged Her Brothers? It's just like that.
Do you like gladiator movies?
Trying
Have you
not to
seen
crack a
Ben-Hur?
grin. Once every unicorn was on the back of a Pegasi and had every Earth pony wrapped in a magical field, Peter gave the shout to take to the air, which took a few tries for most, but eventually everyone was in the air.
Now,
Cool.
let's find this bastard.
Lance yelled.
Oh, whoa,
It looks like this next section goes on for a little while. Do we want to try and do it, or do we want to park it here?
Ooh, yeah. I was gonna say like we could power through.
I mean, actually, but the thing is, that's like a perfect stopping point. After
yeah,
this
yeah.
big-
All right, let's try it.
I will
here?
be honest. This is probably the best place to stop because anything after this, it's going to like
Oh,
kick
okay.
up, and you're going to not want to.
Stop.
Like where the chapters end, like where
Okay.
chapter 1 ends and chapter 2 begins, is going to basically. I wouldn't say it's a cliffhanger, but it's made to be read right after each other.
Okay,
So this is probably
okay,
the
so-
best one.
Yeah, so
Yeah.
yeah,
We'll
we'll
Watcher.
stop here, and then the Watcher stuff and the actual end of Living the Dream we'll say for next week on Let's Read Living the Dream, the finale, part 2.
For real this time! Oh my god! You thought we were going to finish it today? Fuck you, idiot!
you fool, you goobers. No, but seriously, since we are going to stop here, thank you everybody for watching with us, for watching along. Those of you who are in the live chat, and for everybody who sees this afterwards, again, thank you so much for sticking with us. We are going to finish next week, and we'll be back here live. So please join us for that exciting conclusion.
I was just gonna say before we wrap up, because we still have a little bit of time.
Yeah.
Like, did we have any questions amongst ourselves, real quick, or things that we want to chat about just before the end, the finale? I don't know.
I have a thing that you can watch, actually, if I take a second to go find it.
All right.
I clipped out a portion of a Living the Dream reading that we did a long time ago where we were taking predictions about what would happen before we finished, and we got so close.
Okay.
I want you to know how close we actually got with these predictions.
No, this we got to see.
So whoever wants to open this and stream it.
I'll do it. I'm currently.
I think I was gonna say it's probably best for Duhad.
Yeah,
to
because
do
that
that.
way our folks at home can see it.
Yeah.
All right.
And then if you stream it on Discord too, we can also watch it with you.
Yeah. 1 second. Hold on. Let me.
No worries.
Oof. Okay. Let's see here. So I'm just going to. I need to quickly add the browser.
Austin, while Duhad does that, is there any joke or dumb thing we've done while reading Living the Dream that has stuck with you? That's like canon now, like, and also I'm curious as well. Do you only hear the voices when you write the characters and the voices we do?
Wait, hold on. I need to.
Yeah, basically. Yeah, but I will say this: a lot of jokes you guys have made have been added over the years. But I'm gonna be honest with you right now. At this very moment, I cannot recall any of the moments I put into the fucking story.
That's funny.
I will also
Sort
say,
of like blurred.
there's future context that me and Yamson have that you guys are making jokes about, and we're over here going, well, if only they fucking knew.
Yeah, okay. Well,
Ah,
we'll
these
see what happens
chuckleheads.
next
You
time
sweet summer
on Living the
child.
Dream. Oh my god.
I will say this, though. I have two
And a
things.
browser source.
Oh, yeah, Alan,
I have-
I actually started streaming. I didn't realize that was just going to play the video without actually like letting me control it. So
Oh no, you gotta wait for us.
yeah, okay. So
Oh.
when y'all are ready, I will post this thing, and it'll just automatically stream to the folks at home and in the recording.
Okay.
So when you guys are ready, I will hit play on that.
Yeah. Finish your thought first, Austin. What were we saying?
All right. I have two things. One, I'll tell you guys after the recording because I don't want to say being recorded. And the second thing is, I want one or some of you to grab a chapter from a later part of the story, just going off the name, and then I will read you one snippet from it as a haha fuck you kind of thing.
Ooh.
All right,
Ooh.
I'm down for
Okay.
that. Okay. Let's play this recording. I'm going to hit the button in 3, 2, 1, go.
They're gonna go live on Discord too, so we can watch it with you.
Hold on. All right, hold on.
She wanted to like sync it up.
okay,
Was
well,
what she
We'll
was saying.
see what
Oh,
happens
okay.
next time Yeah. on Living the Dream.
We'll just do it on the countdown. Like I'm fine with that. That's
Track
good.
to finish.
Okay.
Well, yeah, just watch it real fast because it's already playing for the fans at home.
Okay, yeah, sure, whatever.
I'm gonna say 2025. I think we can speed it up.
Man,
Do
oh
you think we
shit,
can get
okay.
it by 2025?
I think
Oh,
we can
boy.
speed it up.
We're gonna race it.
Wacky races.
See you
Yeah,
next time for
yeah,
the
at
crossover, folks.
I hope we get at least 4 presidents during the reading of this story.
Oh
in total.
man. Wait, hold on. How many presidents have we had so far?
We're
Had?
only on 2. We've had
Okay.
Obama and we're in Trump. And then if he doesn't get reelected, then that's 1 more guaranteed because there's no way we're finishing this shit
In 4
before
years, yeah.
2021.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So assuming Trump is not the president for second term, then we should hopefully get only 3 presidential terms to finish the story.
only 3 presidential, only like 12 years.
Oh man, hold on. We might get. Hold on. If this keeps going long enough, we might even get an additional English ruler in our lifetime.
Oh boy,
No.
yeah, we get it.
Oh my god, I don't want to end this after Queen Elizabeth dies.
I think if Queen Elizabeth dies, it'll just like we'll just have to like end it there, just as a tribute to
As a tribute to the English
Queen
monarchy.
Keep in mind, this year will be our 5-year anniversary, so make sure you're all around December 2nd, 2018 for our 5-year anniversary of
Oh
Living the Dream.
man, I can't wait to read one chapter.
Oh Jesus. Okay. That Oh boy. Yeah, we were surprisingly close on a couple of things there.
Yeah, said we'd end this in 2025.
Crazy.
We did.
Called the shot.
Yep.
Yeah.
Cannot believe I predicted that. That's insane.
We did predict that had Trump not been reelected, that we would have like 4 presidents. Though we were slightly off in the nature of him being reelected. We didn't quite call the Grover Cleveland style presidency.
Right.
I did
We got
call
close.
the British monarch.
Yes.
Yeah,
Queen
you-
Elizabeth has died
yeah.
in the interim.
Yeah.
Rest in peace, Elizabeth.
Yeah.
You were
We did lose Lightning
You
Rabbit
were.
with the death of Lizzie. He was unable to continue with us after his monarch died.
he's still waiting in line to see her body.
Yeah.
All right,
Poor
let's
lad.
see. A chapter where you read a thing to us out loud. I want.
Chat.
I'm gonna say the Clash of Titans begins.
Hang on. The Clash of Titans begins. Which one was this? Hang on.
No, it's a bad one. Pick another one.
Hang on. Oh no, this is a good one. Hang on.
All right. Hey.
Oh,
All right, hang on. I'm looking. Give me 2 seconds.
No worries. No worries. Yeah.
I'll give you 3. 1, 2, 3.
You motherfucker.
Spelunky says, I definitely remembered an episode about you joking about being married before the series ends, presumably talking about Cabral.
Probably, yeah. I am married.
Yeah, it's true.
I have house. I have moved out.
Damn.
I have dog.
It's actually so funny. I have a video. I've shown it to Cabral before, but I got this hard drive from him forever ago, and he recorded a video direct to his hard drive from Fraps in 2012 of him playing Minecraft. And at the beginning of this video, he's just like talking to himself, and he's just like, yeah, I don't even have a girlfriend, and I don't think I ever will. Or something like that.
Oh my god! It's like, well, thank God that I have AR and Delta to keep me occupied. Can't wait for the 20-year mark of that landmark series.
Yeah, absolutely.
You know, if we delay this just like a little bit longer, it also will have entirely eclipsed Team 5's production cycle.
That's
true.
Jesus.
That's including the 2015 one.
Yeah. My God. I remember discussing Team 5 with y'all, like, in California as, like, a theoretical thing.
Yeah.
How time flies. Mm-hmm.
Right.
Have you picked out your chapter, Spoon? Do you know what you're going to be picking?
I picked out mine.
Oh, I thought it was just picking the one.
Yeah,
No.
No,
Everyone
you
gets
can,
one.
you can all pick one.
Yeah, we all get one, and then we'll wrap it up.
All right. Well,
Hang
why
on.
don't you start with the one that you already got, because you are like 10 minutes away from having to go, so.
I fixed it. I got a little more time.
Okay.
While we were literally doing that, I went and took my shower. I got my food done. I put my uniform on. I literally did everything.
Okay.
Oh, he's ready.
I mean, I feel like I gotta pick whatever chapter we make a cameo in to get a couple of lines from that, because I think that'd be fun.
I'll just do that one for you then. All right, Cabral. So I'll be honest. This one's not actually as good as I thought.
You want to pick a different one?
Yeah, you want to pick a different one?
You know what? Sure. Let's see. Go ahead and go to someone else while I look at the other name.
Here, I've got one. Oh, okay, go ahead. Jada, do it.
Oh, yeah. Full Sitter Spark.
Oh,
Say it again.
Full Sitter Spark.
Oh, that's
that's
a good one actually.
That's a good one, unless it turns out to suck like the last one.
Oh no, this one's actually a good one.
Yeah, Hollow Knight and Silk Song will sandwich is perfect.
Hollow Knight and Silk Song. Oh my God, no!
that's so funny.
All right, I'm gonna read you. So this chapter, I will give you a little insight. This chapter is when Spark, he's like a young teen, is babysitting Scamp's child, who's a literal feral monster.
Oh,
Like it is, like yeah, it's
This, for those of you who weren't here for the beginning of the stream, would be the child that one of the future protagonists of Living the Dream is then kidnapped by Lilith from the Bible, put into her womb, birthed, and then raised as Lilith's kid.
No. This is the character who becomes a POV. No, the one who, that character you're talking about, she gets miscarried at like 3 months. And we never see that character, like, up until the point of part 6, we don't see that character. We only hear, like, a trauma dump about it.
Ah, okay, all right. Different traumatic.
Different character.
Yeah, different one.
Christmas.
Oh, the Christmas episode's actually funny. But you'd have to read the whole chapter.
Yeah, no. Sorry. I was just saying Christmas as an expletive,
Oh.
but
Oh no, there's a Christmas chapter, and it's the most unhinged shit ever, and it's hilarious.
Incredible.
Lance and I think Greg or someone brings the biblical Santa Claus to Living the Dream.
Biblical Santa Claus.
Yeah.
Hey, old Saint Nick, yeah. All right, Helen, did you find the bit you were looking for?
Yeah, I'm
All right.
gonna post it into our. Here's what I'm gonna do. I'm not a good reader, so I'm gonna post it into the Discord and let you guys read it.
Okay. Pawning it off on us.
Yes.
Go for it.
understood. That way you can look for the next thing while we read that
Yeah,
one
no,
out loud.
that is sensible.
All right, I'm gonna just post you the an entire scene.
Okay.
It's not a lot, but it's a decent.
Sure thing.
Okay. Yeah.
Okay, it's too many words. Hang on, let me cut
Yeah,
it
we
down a
did
little bit.
have the Christmas Carol, like Christmas special with Cody at one point.
Yeah, there's that one too.
Yeah.
There you go. There's a big ass wall of text for you. guys.
Wait, all right.
Oh, okay.
Ooh, okay.
All right.
Okay.
I'll hold on. Who's playing Spark?
That's me.
Okay,
That's
yeah, so you're now adult Spark.
Okay.
Yada yada.
Spark
Yada,
stepped up
yada.
to Malagori's and Scamp's house and knocked on the door. Almost instantly, it opened to reveal a very well-dressed Scamp as she adjusted some earrings.
Right on time.
She said as she ushered in him. Okay.
Damn.
Whoa.
Hello. Come on in, boys. He stepped into the house, which was a mess with destroyed toys and drawings all over the walls.
Oh, it's this. Yeah, this is Camp. Okay. Sorry about the mess.
Scamp said as she rushed around picking up a few things.
Shayla is a messy filly sometimes. We just really enjoys tearing it to shit, you know.
Yeah!
You gotta go
Yeah.
brawl swear before the end of the series.
Uno mas. Like the finest wine. Spark said, looking around unsure if this was a good idea or not now.
Where is she?
Shayla?
Scamp asked as
Who else would I
Malagori
be
came out of the
talking
back,
about?
equally as dressed up.
She's around here somewhere, right, Mallow?
Yeah, I saw her earlier crawling around.
She said as she moved for the door quickly.
Thank you so much, Spark. You're a lifesaver.
Yes, thank you, Spark.
Scamp said, forcing him to shake her hoof.
I owe you for this.
No problem, guys.
He said as they quickly left the house, leaving him and Shayla alone, wherever she was.
Jayla, where are you?
He yelled out, expecting to hear something in response, but the house was dead silent. An eerie feeling fell over him as he walked through the house carefully, looking in each room for her. But he couldn't find her. Then, as he walked down the dark hallway to the very end where the master bedroom was, he heard something behind him. Turning around, he barely saw the end of her tail run into the living room.
Hey, Shayla, it's me, Spark. You know, your godfather?
He yelled as he walked back into the living room, but didn't see her. He walked into the middle of the room, a little scared at this point of being jump-scared.
It's like Five Nights at Freddy's.
He heard the sounds of scratching and turned around as he saw her zoom across the wall like a lizard as she ran around the corner of the wall and skittered along the wall down the hallway to her bedroom, this door slamming behind her.
Shit.
He muttered, a bit terrified after seeing that. Very carefully, he walked down the hall and pushed open her door, finding an absolutely destroyed room filled with shredded toys and a shredded bed. Crib was just a wreck on the floor at this point.
Yada.
He said softly, stepping into the room.
Sheila, want some dinner? I turned on Dragon Ball Z for you.
Wait, they have DVDs in the My Little Pony world?
Yeah.
Someone brought it.
Media. Oh.
Someone brought it in, yes.
Oh.
Something moved somewhere in the room, but with the mess, he couldn't pinpoint it. His heart rate increased as he scanned the room carefully. Then something breathed on his neck, causing him to turn around quickly, only to come face to face with Shayla as she stood on her dresser on her hind legs, arms held out to her side like she was posing. Her mane had been colored yellow with some kind of spray paint, and she had crazy eyes.
Oh, crazy eyes.
She began screaming like a maniac, tensing up as she did so. It looked like she was reenacting her favorite character from her TV show as she screamed at a head-splitting volume. Spark held his ears as she screamed. Then she stopped suddenly as she jumped forward and slammed a back leg into his face, sending him tumbling back into the mess behind him. He landed roughly as she sprinted towards him. Jumping into the air as she screamed a battle cry. Spark could only scream in response as she landed on top of him.
Spark being fucking bodied by an infant is
Bro got fucking power scaled.
yeah,
He got Gohan. Why would you do that to him?
Bruh. Yeah, well, we did miss the whole arc where they went to the planet Namek and her innate abilities got unlocked.
Oh, got it. That makes a lot of sense, actually. So what about the gang confronts the boogeyman, then?
That one's not out. It's not what you think it is.
Yeah.
I mean, it's good, but it's one of those that needs a lot of context. It's mostly a fighting chapter.
We're running pretty close to.
You said you had one. Can you do yours, Cody?
Yeah, well, okay. Do we have time to do one more or no?
Yes.
Yeah.
Okay.
I'm just hoping we can get the bit with us, like the us gang.
Yeah, Yamson.
Yeah,
What chapter is that? Because I'm looking for it and I cannot find that
Which
one.
chapter?
The one where Babel is talking about or showing off her animatic.
Okay. Let me find it real quick.
Yeah, I can't remember. I know it's after the
good.
fan, part 5, act 3. I know it's after that, but I don't.
All right, which one did I want to do?
While we just to fill up air while y'all search and
Well,
stuff.
breathe.
Just gonna read off a couple of these chapters we got here because there's some good ones here. There's the old dough and burgers, porcupine fitting in weight, the project of weakness, karma's a bee, socks drip or drown. Like we like this story goes some weird places. Loving dough. There's two.
Dinner with the Greenfields?
Is there a character named Doe in this story? Because there are multiple puns around dough.
Fun.
Huh.
Oh my god, Fawn grows up to become Doe?
Whoa, hold on.
That's a joke on her name because Little Fawn, but now that she's
Okay.
a dope, me and Yamson make
Yo,
jokes that
fire?
she's
She's the deer.
yeah, she's a deer.
That's
That's
incredible. Also, yeah, she gets a.
Oh, okay.
Apparently, she comes up a bunch because there's a number of titles that all reference her.
Oh yeah, she's relevant in part 6.
Fuck yeah! I am beating the heat. The heat returns.
Oh no.
God.
Old villains, new crew. I'm assuming that's like return to some of the classic villains, but the new heroes have to face them.
Oh, actually,
She's probably not wrong
I might
here.
have to leave.
Oh fuck!
Oh shit! I just heard Paisley get home.
Okay.
She's
All right,
bringing something
go
to-
spend time with your beautiful wife, I guess.
Oh, okay. All right. Just because we were coming up on the end, but we can
Yeah.
park that. We can save it for next time.
Yeah.
'cause,
Well,
We can start off with those.
Yeah, we'll find that. We'll open it up with next week. All right, everybody.
Okay, I got it. We get it.
All right, excellent. Yeah, we'll see you guys next week. Thank you so much for joining us. Everybody here, thank you for playing along. We'll see you guys in a week and wrap this shit up properly.
Yeah.
See you later.
Later,
Goodbye.
taters.
Goodbye.